Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I am going to be giving you a tour of our homeschooling space. This is where all of our lessons, for the most part, take place, and it is also our playroom. We have been in this home now for about 6 months, and we are mostly settled in. There is quite a bit of organizing that I would still like to do, and some decorating as well. As you can see, it is a wide and open space, and we are so grateful for it. In our previous home, we homeschooled right at the kitchen table. Well, it was our dining room table because we did not have an eat-in kitchen. But it was a table where we also had all of our snacks and all of our meals. It was a much smaller place. It was a 2-bedroom apartment, and we made it work. So this is where homeschooling takes place. We had been using this kitchen table, and after we moved, I was finally able to convince my husband to let me get rid of the legs and swap them for adjustable legs. And so we kept the tabletop, swapped the legs, and picked up 4 short, student chairs. So this is where everything happens. And up until very recently, I would try to homeschool my kids at the same time. And it really proved to be very chaotic, especially for my 7-year-old. And it wasn't working out very well. So what we do now is I work with my youngest and move my way up to my oldest. So I work with my 2.5-year-old, which is basically we read a story and play, do a puzzle or two. And then I call my 5-year-old, and then I work with my 7-year-old. And it's definitely made a huge difference. So here we keep on hand the books that we use every week. And under here is storage. It's not very organized, but yeah, some sketchbooks, paper, other material. We have this little cart here in the corner where they keep their colored pencils and sketchbooks. My daughter's tray is this very last one, and she knows that what's here she can use, which is what she's doing right now. Fala hi, Sarah. Hi. Yeah, she is working. So she knows that whatever's there, she has access to. She can pick up and use whenever she feels like it. My kindergartner, well, pre-K / kindergartner, my 5-year-old, I have started to keep his material here. It's just been a lot easier to have it on hand when I work with him and to have it kind of separate from where we keep the other books. As you can see, my wall is very bare. And part of the reason is because I want to be intentional. If I do add anything to this wall, I have a very hard time with visual clutter. And even though I love the idea of having the space more decorated and have some cute and yet also practical and useful things on the wall. Sure, minutinho, tá? I know that it's very hard for me to have a lot of things, so I have to be very intentional about what we end up adding to this wall. But here we have the globe, we have American flag, a sharpener, pencil sharpener right there. We keep some supplies in the secretary. The boys do have access to some of the items that we keep here, including the tape, stapler. We have some markers down there. In terms of the toys that we keep down here, we keep our train set as well as the wooden blocks. We keep the magnet tiles, as well as this bin of just random, mostly vehicles, but some other toys as well. We do have a bi-weekly play group, a Portuguese play group, and so it's been very helpful to have toys on hand for these play dates. Some of our books, some of our board books, puzzles. The kinetic sand gets a lot of use, and I try to keep these available for them, especially for my toddler and my kindergartner. We have a pet lizard. It is a green anole. Very fun. We hang some artwork here. My daughter, as she grows, is definitely bringing in the toys, her own toys as a girl. And so she has her own little basket there. They all play with all of these toys, even though they're called quote unquote Sarah's toys. But yeah, they all play. What I love about this room is that it's right off of the kitchen. And so, yeah, it's very, very helpful that it is right off of the kitchen. And we did designate this closet as additional storage for homeschooling. So here is where we keep additional supplies, all of our art material is here. Sarah has been really good about not getting into these things and kind of just knowing what it is that she can use and what is not for her. I forgot to mention that I do not have a designated spot for our nature study material, and so I've been keeping everything in this box for now. And speaking of nature study, I did want to say that we try to spend as much time outdoors as we possibly can, and sometimes we're able to take our lessons outside. It's one more reason why we love our new home, just being able to step outside the door and enjoy nature, the sunshine. It's just been such a gift to our family as well. So yeah, this is our space. I love watching homeschool room tours, and even though our space is not fully set up yet, I wanted to go ahead and do that, and I'll probably do another one early next school year if we change things up. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoy this kind of content, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.